Good noon to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media, brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. It is happening, ladies and gentlemen. The big purge is happening, and it. Whether you're a new YouTuber or an old YouTuber like me, especially YouTubers who've been around longer than myself, there's a big purge going on. It's not good. Okay. Big old purge. The SGT report did a what am I doing here right now? It's really let me see here. Let's see here. It is happening. I mean, it is straight up a huge issue. And I mean, I've been around since 2010 myself. My first channel came around April of 2010. This channel came around about 2015, so about 4 years, and 170 subscribers. No, 571 subscribers. Fuck, I'm like just not myself today. With only 571 subscribers and 204 videos, this channel is making a hit waves, but in pace time. Not too long ago, about a few days ago, I had a video taken down questioning the narrative of what truly is going on now. There's YouTube is purging even videos that are 2-3 years old, being removed. The Studio News Network had a video removed that was 2 years old. They're purging videos, taking down channels. What the fuck is going on? Now, a buddy of mine, Tin Man, he was hit with a few warnings. He was hit with a copyright strike over the word Babylon. He was hit with a strike over a documentary about the YRB douche nuts, Daniel Morris. This was my first time having a video taken down and get hit with this warning. First time in 7 years that I've been on YouTube. 7 years I've been on YouTube. 7 years. It'll be 7 years this April. 7 years. And my first channel, I started very slow. Very slow. Okay. Now, I have about 600 plus videos on that channel with only 120 subscribers. Not hitting any waves, but with this channel, 571 subscribers, 204 videos. This channel has become my top channel, big time, big time. It is time to stop this. How? Keep telling the truth. Keep telling the truth. Be honest with yourself. You got this David Hogg, okay, David Hogg, who's trying to goat Alex Jones into something. Try to goat him into something. Because Alex Jones, the InfoWar, was hit with another strike. One more strike, that's it, he's gone from YouTube. Okay. David Hogg is a 17-year-old kid, 17, 18-year-old, have no idea what he's getting himself into. Big time. I mean, they picked four students from drama class, from a drama class. Actors. They're actors. That's all they are. You got this fake movement going on. This fake never again movement. BS movement. Their movement is bullshit. Their movement is bullshit. And somehow this Emma for change. What's she changing? Nothing. She's changing nothing. Ever since these four turds that will not flush, they're floating in the punch bowl of bullshit. Okay? These four turds that will not flush is floating in the punch bowl of bullshit. They're bullshit. Okay? You got this young fucker. This this wannabe tough guy who has no idea what he's getting himself into. All he is a little wise ass who's enjoying his 15 minutes of fame. He's the son of a former FBI agent. His mom works for CNN. He's enjoying this fun. He says, I am not. He says, I'm not going back to school until the Florida lawmakers change something. Change it. Either raise the age from 18 to 21 or deal with this part. But he says he ain't going back to school. Oh, really, tough guy. You're not going back to school until lawmakers give in to your demand. See, you're only what, 17, 18 years old? Little wise ass? Little scrawny little bastard. Okay, this little fucker has no idea. He's playing this enjoyment of being on TV. He's getting a lot of followers. So is this Emma fake for change. They're people are feeding into their bullshit, into their fake. We call BS. Well, I call them full of shit. They're full of shit. All four of those turds that will not flush, that's floating in the punch bowl full of bullshit, full of shit, they're enjoying their 15 minutes of fame. Check this out. Sooner or later down the line, their little fun's going to come to an end. Okay, David Hogg wants everybody to boycott spring break, until lawmakers in Florida do something. Listen, you little turd that won't flush. You think people are going to boycott spring break? I'm going to be very honest with you. That's not really going to happen. Okay? That ain't going to happen. Because you have a lot of college kids going to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa. Okay? In Florida for spring break. You have a lot of businesses making money, tons of money during spring break. Now, if people start to boycott spring break, that means these businesses are going to lose money. And when they lose money, guess who they're going to blame? They're going to blame you. Yeah. See, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa. These are spring break cities. Okay? Right? College kids go to spring break. Okay? They go to spring break to take a break from college for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. Now, during the 2 weeks, that's when businesses make tons of money. Okay. Now, if these businesses start to lose money, you will be the one to blame because you demand boycott spring break. Well, if I was one of those college kids and I heard that, I would tell you to go fuck yourself. I would tell you to go fuck yourself. See, because of your little antics of what happened on February 14th, Valentine's Day, because of what happened on Valentine's Day, a lot of things are being exposed, including you, including the sheriff. Okay, you're saying you're not going to let the sheriff take the blame. Well, that's a little bit too late because the sheriff is already getting the blame. Okay, the governor is asking for his removal because his deputies didn't do their job. It took 4 officers from another department to go in. As they went in, they see these 4 deputies didn't do a goddamn thing. Just sat there. Didn't do a goddamn thing. But you're saying you're not going to let the sheriff take the blame. Why? What job did he do? He's a pussy. His deputies are pussies. Okay? They're pussies. See, you're acting tough because you're on TV, right? But behind it all, you're just a punk kid who has no idea what he's causing, no idea what the fuck you're talking about, no idea what the crap you're doing. And trust me, sooner or later down the line, you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten. You and your little Mickey Mouse Club, all will be forgotten. See, you'll be like a novelty piece. Down the line, years to come, you are just going to be forgotten. Yeah. So YouTube is purging channels, whether you're a newbie or a veteran on YouTube, and they are purging big time. They're taking out down videos that are 2, 3, 4 years old. I had one taken down not too long ago because I was questioning the narrative. I was questioning what was being told, what we're being told. That's all. I mean, you got to think here. I mean, you and your little Mickey Mouse Club, your little fame thing will only last for so long. But after a while, sooner or later, you will be forgotten. For right now, you are just a phase, a little phase. That's all you are, a little phase. They picked 4 of you from our drama class. You are the poster boy, poster kids of bullshit. Okay. Now, you're telling people you're not going to let the Broward County Sheriff take the blame. Why? Here's the thing. What did his deputies do? Absolutely nothing. They sat by their cars while 4 officers from another department, they all went in. They went in. Okay? And you're saying, well, I'm not going to sit here and let the sheriff take the blame. Why not? The governor of Florida, Rick Scott, is asking for his resignation. Okay? And he claims he's like Donald Trump. Here's the one difference. Donald Trump's people actually do their job. They don't sit there. They actually do their job. Okay? What did the deputies do? They sat there by their car. And this is a red flag here. Okay? The FBI already dropped the ball between 18 and 39 times. There was a call, and they went out to check on the kid. People warned them. Hey, this kid is showing guns and ready about to explode and everything else. What did they do? Nothing. This Broward County Sheriff's Department and the FBI has the blood of 17 people on their hands. It's like Columbine, okay? HUD officers outside didn't do anything while 2 idiots who were on psychotropic drugs and had mental issues, killing 18 to 19 people while officers were out there. Didn't do anything. It's the same fucking thing. But this time, the deputies didn't do shit except 4 officers from another department went in to go get the guy. By the time it happened, the dude's been gone. Already left, but he was caught an hour later. At a movie theater. At a movie theater. An hour later. How did he escape? He went out like everybody else. And moved on. But you, as the son of an FBI agent, you supposed to be this poster boy of bullshit, right? Supposed to be groomed into this propaganda bullshit, which basically sooner or later is gonna blow up in your face. Okay? I mean, come on, think about it. You and your four members, you and your members of the Mickey Mouse Club are enjoying your fun. You know, your friends were on the Ellen show, which backstage it shows they were smiling and dancing and everything else, but while 17 people are being laid to rest, 17 families are not going to see their loved ones again. They ain't coming back. They're gone. While you're enjoying your fame. You know what I mean? And then come to find out, during the shooting, you're interviewing people who survived while the shooting was happening on your smartphone. What the fuck are you doing? People are getting shot. People are scared to death because gunfire is happening, and you're interviewing people like you're Dan Rather during the Vietnam War. This isn't the Vietnam War. People are fucking dying, man. You got your iPhone, your phone, and you're interviewing people who are hiding and trying not to get shot. That's how that is so disrespect of the survivors, even the people that died. You solely disrespect your classmates and the ones that died. How dare you? How dare you insult the survivors and the victims that died? Interviewing survivors while the shooting was happening. You are a disgrace to humanity. You're an insult to humanity. How dare you? How dare you? You're nothing more than a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. How dare you? You know, you have no heart, no soul. Your heart is black. You know, and here on Twitter, you're goading Alex Jones into something. To what? To what? Huh? You're what, a 17, 18-year-old kid enjoying a little fun? No. Sooner or later, down the line, you will be forgotten. Right now, you're a little phase. You're a little phase. Down the line, going to be a novelty piece. Novelty piece. What do you want? You know, you've done wrong. Wrong big time. You know, I have a son that's a year or two older than you. College guy now. College man now. My son wants to be a biologist, majoring in biology and microbiology. See, I'm not an agent of the FBI or ever wish to be. I'm too much outspoken to be one. I'm a father of a 19-year-old son. who has more common sense in his little pinky than you do in your head, in your whole entire body. With your actions, he will laugh in your face because here you are, you're propaganda bullshit. You know, you're a you're a project of Edward Bernays, the godfather of propaganda. Little project. Instead of actually getting students who lives have changed, they pick for you fucker because you were in drama class, and now you four of you are enjoying your little novelty of fame. 15 minutes fame gone to what? A week or so? 2 weeks? I don't know. But the fact is, I mean, you got 17 people from your school that are dead. They ain't coming back. They ain't coming back. One guy killed them. But you're given a script to read at the CNN town hall meeting. See, CNN tried to have one of your classmates who's a member of the ROTC a script to read. Questions. But kind of funny how people are exposing CNN and they're exposing you. See, you claim that you think InfoWars, you think the conspiracy theorists for advertisement. They're not giving you anything, pal. They're exposing you for fraud you are. You're fraud, man. You're a little mouthpiece for CNN. Little scapegoat for those two oligarchs who were at that town meeting. You were feeding into their hands. These were anti-gun fuckers. Anti-gun dipshits that want to ban all guns that can shoot 140 rounds in 70 minutes. Here's the thing. Both those oligarchs are wanting to take away people's rights to carry a firearm. Instead of looking at gang members and drug dealers who illegally carry these guns themselves, they're looking at people who legally buy and own and carry a firearm. Legally. But they should be looking at gang members and drug dealers. And people who themselves carry a firearm illegally. Someone who robs a bank or robs a convenience store. No, they're not. They're looking at people who are legally owning and carrying one. Because they're the criminals. They're going after hunters and sports shooters. Why? Because they carry weapons of war. Hunters have been using rifles since they use muskets to hunt. They use back during the War of Independence. They used the Kentucky rifle, which was the most accurate gun to be used during the War of Independence. Hunters used it to hunt game. If it didn't hunt, you didn't eat. Hunters hunt for food. Hunters hunt for food. If you didn't hunt, you didn't eat. You starved. Every time when there's a mass shooting happens, they're looking only at the weapon. Okay, for example, if you put the gun down and walk away, what's it doing? Just laying there. It ain't moving. Look at the person holding the weapon and not the weapon themselves. The individual could have a mental issue, mental health problem, and or could be on medication that's really messing up their mind. I'm gonna kiss it right now. I'm on Zoloft. I've been on Zoloft for a very long time. Okay, I've been taking it for nearly 20 years. For nearly 20 years. In some cases, the person or persons who are involved in the shootings are on highly antipsychotic, antidepressant medication and on psychotropic drugs. Psychotropic drugs. You gotta understand. I mean, what's any better than explain that? They're using this shooting again. Time to ban assault weapons. Question: what exactly is an assault weapon? Let's see. A knife can be an assault weapon. A bat, a pipe, a branch, golf club, ice pick. Those can be assault weapons. A wrench can be an assault weapon because you're assaulting somebody. You're beating them with it. A knife, you're stabbing someone with it. You're assaulting them with a knife. A ball peen hammer can be used as an assault weapon because you're the person being assaulted by a hammer. You're hitting with it. Not all guns are weapons of war. Most shootings are done by handguns, not rifles. For example, Columbine. What was used? A handgun, a MAC-10, and a sawed-off shotgun. No AR-15. I mean, Boston method bombing. What was used? Supposedly used a pressure cooker. No one got shot. Just blew up, maimed, disfigured, badly. You gotta think. Okay, the attack on Virginia Tech. Okay, guy used a MAC-10 and a handgun and a sawed-off shotgun. No AR-15. Second attack, same thing, but there was no AR-15. Shotgun and handgun, mostly used. Most of your shootings are being done by handguns. Okay, the Fort Hood shooting, Fort Hood, handgun. And a knife. The AR-15 seems to be a target for Democrats and anti-gun douche nuts. Now, the thing is, not all weapons are for war. Okay? The AR-15 is a civilian version of the M16. So you gotta think about it. So you gotta think, okay, well, what's the difference? No difference. Shoot the same round, but one's an M16 for war, AR-15, civilian version. There's a law that was passed in 1902 called the Militia Act, also known as the Dick Act of 1902, which means no gun control law could ever work. That means the Militia Act of 1902 cannot be repealed. Can't. That means the Dick Act of 1902 also cannot be repealed because it's the same exact law, same law in one. That means any regular American can own any weapon, from a rifle, a revolver, a semi-automatic rifle, or handgun. But since 1994, the fully automatic weapons were banned only for military use. That's it. But the semi-auto, one round fired by pulling the trigger one time. Each time you pull the trigger, each round is fired. Not automatically, semi-automatically. That means one trigger, boom, a round, fired. But Dianne Feinstein wants to ban that too. They have also full auto shotguns and shotguns that are pump action, also a semi-action. Some for hunting, some for sport shooting. Okay? Now, revolvers shoot only 6 rounds. Some you cock and fire. Just like guns back in old days. 12 gauge, 14 gauge, 16 gauge shotguns shoot either buckshot or iron pellets. But you, my friend, have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Okay? Because of your school getting shot at, here's the thing. A lot of information is being told. Okay? It seems that the shooter himself was wearing all black. He was wearing a bulletproof Kevlar vest. He wore all black. He took it off when everybody was leaving. Took it off, walked out like nothing happened. But he was caught an hour later by the same department that went in, while the deputies didn't do shit. Mr. Hogg, you and your little Mickey Mouse Club are just a fucking mouthpiece. That's all you are. A phase. Sooner or later, down the line, you and your little drama twats will soon be forgotten. Nobody will remember you down the line. 10, 15, 20 years from now, they're going to be like, who are those 4 kids that they picked to be their spokesperson for bullshit? It is true. You know, I mean, we need to look at mental health. We already got the background checks. They're working good. They're working fine. But here's a problem. There are states that are not releasing any reports of any type of shooting or the crime status. If these states would turn in the status of crime like shootings, robberies, and everything else, also let's look at the gangs. The gangs carry weapons illegally. They can get them like that with no problem at all. Also, drug dealers, they carry also illegally. Let's look at them. But right now, you're willing to goat Alex Jones into a little where if he fucks up, one strike comes up, hey, he's gone. So my question to you, Mr. Hogg, is that are you enjoying your little 50 minutes of fame? I hope you do, because I soon hope it runs out. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hogg says he ain't going back to school until the lawmakers in Florida do something. Pal, you think those 2 politicians, you think they care about you? They don't give a rat's ass about you, motherfucker. They don't. Politicians they use you for votes. They use you for election. They could give a good goddamn about you. They don't care about you. They're using you. That's all we're doing. The media is using you for ratings. Politicians use you for political points for the re-election and shit. You think these politicians care about us? They don't. They use you for political points, dumbass. This is why YouTube is purging. They're purging channels. They're taking down videos that are, what, 2, 3, 4 years old? You bet your ass they are. You fuck. You're, what, 17, 18 years old? You have no idea what you get yourself into, buddy. You don't. And your little friend Emma for change? Yeah, I seen her backstage at Ellen. She looks like she was having a seizure. You 3 are enjoying this fame. Look, guys, I'm on TV. Guess what? I don't care. I can understand what happened. We all understand what happened. 17 dead. The shooter got caught. Okay? But more information is making you look like shit. People are following you because you're trying to be tough, act tough. Well, you know what? We're going to outlive you. Really? You're going to outlive us? Adults? Really? Well, that's your opinion then, buddy. I mean, that's your opinion, right? I mean, that's your little figure. Well, well, we're going to outlive you, so. But what's funny is, and this is a known fact, okay? YouTube has been demonetizing videos, okay, since the middle of 2016 for a year and a half. Because most videos are being either taken down or demonetized because they're not advertiser friendly. Oh, by the way, InfoWars and we call conspiracy theorist, we're not giving you any advertisement. To be honest, we're exposing your fucking ass, buddy. We're exposing your fucking ass. And then one interview, all of a sudden you kind of forget your lines, man. You forget your lines. What the fuck is that all about? I remember, come on, man. You can barely do that shit. You were standing right by the wannabe Sinead O'Connor reject. Come on now. You're like, losing your words? What the fuck, man? Like, you're losing your words. Speak, the man, speak. There's a lady who blew it wide open. Okay, like a lot of people know more than what you're doing, buddy. Come on. I mean, you're a mouthpiece for CNN. You're a mouthpiece for these two oligarch politicians there. Okay, people are starting to really blow it wide open. Okay, the sheriff, we all do blame that fucker. Okay, his deputies went at the building. 4 officers from another department went in there, and even they said that they were by the car, didn't do shit. Didn't do a fucking damn thing. So my question is for you. Okay, I hope you can comprehend. Okay, my question is this: when are you going back to school? Because to be honest, politicians are not going to give in to your demands. They're not going to give in to your shit. Now, when it comes to spring break, you're demanding people to boycott spring break. Now, that would probably be hard to do because spring break is where people go on vacation for 2 weeks to enjoy themselves, have a little fun. Okay. Also, there's businesses that make money. Okay. And if you demand the boycott of spring break, guess what? And if it happens, that means if the business lose money, guess who's going to blame? They're going to blame you, you little fuck. Spring break happens 2 weeks out of the year. Spring break. Go to the beach. Go surfing, swimming, boating. Have a little fun. So you're only, what, 17, 18 years old? You're just a pimple on someone's ass. That's all you are. You're in your little Mickey Mouse Club. A pimple on someone's ass that needs to be popped into reality. Okay? Now the point of it all is, okay, that whole CNN town hall meeting, it was all scripted. Okay? All scripted. And you were enjoying it. Period. And that little phrase that you told Marco Rubio, that when you look at when you look at Marco Rubio, you see the guy with the AR-15. You're on television acting a little tough in front of a politician. You think they give a crap about you? They don't. So them's all about money, about votes, about their own interest, not yours. They can wipe a monkey's ass with what you think, or what you demand, and that's a fact, big time. I mean, it seems that YouTube and CNN are like this, taking down people who have videos that are like 2, 3, 4 years old. Take them down. I mean, you got the SGT report. You got the Studio News Network had a video taken down that's what, 2 years old and shit. I had a video taken down last week, because I was questioning of the little brother of the shooter, who was taken away and put into a asylum, and they reported that he had a gun on him. Now, my question was, when they caught him, and when they reported that he had a gun on him, my question is this: was the gun planted? And two, if people were saying that there was more than one shooter, was the little brother the second shooter? Was what? That's all it was. But the video was taken down because I was questioning that right there. Big time. See, I know on this video I will get kind of a couple of likes, I mean, maybe even more dislikes. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. The thing is, truth will come out sooner or later, and when it happens, you'll be just a fart in the breeze. Very well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. And please share the video. And don't forget to hit the bell for notification. All right. This is good old Grandmaster Reverend. Kind of all. It's the coffee. No, coffee drink. This is good old Grandmaster Reverend here, signing off. You've been watching the Anonymous Liberty Media, brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Reverend out.